Hi friends. Welcome to Kerala EduStar. If you are watching the channel for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Then share it with your friends and relatives. If you like the video, please like it. Friends, today our class Kerala Syllabus 5th Standard Social Science Subject Chapter 4. Spend carefully. The video contains the notes of the lesson and the answers to the questions in the lesson. Let's go to the video. Chapter 4. Spend carefully. In the last chapter we learned about family. How is a family formed? What is the importance of family in society? Different types of family exist. Each member of the family has their own responsibilities. That's what friends remember, isn't it? Similarly, in this first we will learn some other things related to family. When we look at our community we have different types of families. That is, there are families that are financially high and low. That separation is based on money. How to make money, how to spend money, how to manage family financial crisis. These are covered in this chapter. Then let's go to the chapter. Spend carefully. Examine the picture. You can see the members of this family. Father, mother and children engaged in different activities. What are they doing? Father is plowing the land using tractor. Mother sells goods in the shop. The daughter flies the kite. Who among the members of this family are engaged in income earning activities? Father, mother. Family gets income by doing such different activities. Employment is an economic activity that generates income. Reward of employment is earned either in the form of wage or salary. Employment is one source of income for family. As income is generated in different ways, the sources of income are also different. Given below is some information about two families. Family 1. Sadesh is an agricultural laborer. His family consists of his wife, 2 children and his mother. He owns a house and 5 cents of land. Sadesh's wife, Sumati, is engaged in preparing meals in the nearby school. His family gives adequate care to his bedridden mother. Family 2. Shaji's family consists of his wife and 3 children. He runs a tailoring shop. His elder son is engaged in newspaper distribution. Younger children are students. His wife, Seena, does household activities. They live in a rented house. What are the sources of income in the families of both Satish and Shaji? Complete the table. The sources of income are different for these two families. Reward generating ventures or assets can be termed as sources of income. For example, business is a source of income and profit out of business is income. List out the members of your family who earn income. Please discuss parents. Let us examine some other contexts in which families earn income. 1. A certain amount deposited in bank. 2. Renting out owned buildings. 3. Runs industrial unit profitably. 4. Working as insurance agent. Interest from bank deposit. Rent from building. Profit from industrial unit. Commission from insurance agency are income for families. See the word web depicting different sources of income of families. Family income varies. If you get a job in the government service, your salary will be the same. Mahila Pradhan agent, her remuneration will be commission. If it is a construction job, the reward will be a wage. If there is a bank deposit, the reward will be interest. The reward for renting out is rent. If it is a business, the reward is profit. This is how each family generates income. Families earn income from different sources such as bank deposit, business, agriculture, industry, land and other properties, services extra. Thus earnings of family members from different sources are the income of the family. What are the income generating sources of your family? Bank deposit, industry, agriculture, business, land, job, other properties and services extra. Diverse expenses. The common requirements and personal demands of each member of the family are met with the income generated through different sources. All the requirements of a family do not have equal preference. Some are very urgent and essential. Some others are good, if met with. The rest does not pose a problem, even if not met with. The family requirements should be prioritized based on family income. Expenses need to be coordinated accordingly. See the picture depicting major expenses of a family. You can identify the major expenses of a family from the diagram. Think of the other possible expenses of this family and write them down in the spaces provided. Food, purchase of clothing, travel, treatment, loan repayment, expenditure on education, electricity and water bill, house tax. Among these expenses, some are meant to meet day-to-day requirements. Some others are to meet particular requirements. Expenditure on food, clothes, loan repayment are expected expenses. Unexpected events may occur in our life. Accidents, natural calamities and diseases are unexpected events which lead to unexpected expenditure. A part of our income may be kept apart to meet such unexpected expenses. Economic security. Expenses exceeding income will lead to economic crisis in the family. When expenses are less than income, there will be surplus. This surplus is the saving of a family. Saving plays a vital role in economic security. Economic security means maintaining higher standard of living and the ability to meet expenses likely to incur in future. We can attain economic security through better management of family income. The following 3 states can be observed on examining the income and expenses of families. 1. Expenses and income are equal. 2. Income more than expenses. 3. Income less than expenses. Some questions to answer. In which context can we have surplus? Income more than expenses. Which context ensures economic security? Income more than expenses. Is it desirable to control expenses for ensuring economic security? Yes. Definitely exorbitant costs financial security through regulation can be achieved. Habit of thrift. Gandhiji quotes of thrift. The world has enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. Nowadays, several products are available in the market. There are advertisements persuading people to buy these products. Influenced by advertisements, we purchase excessively and this leads to increased expense. We should have the sense to buy good quality essential products without falling into the temptation of advertisements. Thrift is the habit of spending our income effectively to meet our desired requirements. Thrift should be a part of our lifestyle. Thrift is the habit of spending our income effectively to meet our desired requirements. Thrift should be a part of our lifestyle. Thrift helps to ensure economic security. Simple lifestyle is essential for thrift. All members of a family should practice thrift. As a student, what can you do to ensure thrift? Avoid luxury goods. Produce food grains, vegetables and fruits that can be cultivated at home. Family income and expenditure. See the income and expenditure of a family for a month. The total expenditure of the family are more than the total family income. What can you infer from the analysis of the given data on the income and expenditure of this family? Make use of the following indicators. Total income and expenditure of the family. Measures that can be taken by the family to ensure economic security. Families may not always keep records on their income and expenditure, but they can ensure better life if they anticipate income and expenditure. Keeping records on the estimated income and expenses of a family can be called a family budget. Family budget. It can be called a family budget if the family income and expenditure figures can be written down in advance. Benefits of preparing a family budget. Coordinate expenses in accordance with the income. Requirements can be prioritized and met with accordingly. The need for thrift and saving can be realized. Income and expenditure of all families are not the same. Family budgets depend on the variation in income and expenses of each family. Around us we see families with high and low income. This leads to economic disparity among families. The central and state governments have been implementing various programs for minimizing this economic disparity. Activity budget. Just like family budget, each and every organization or institution around us too have budgets. Likewise, activity budgets can also be prepared. Activity budget. A budget prepared for a particular activity or a program is called activity budget. A budget prepared for your study tour is an example of an activity budget. Using the format given below, prepare a budget for a one-day study tour organized by the Social Science Club. The surplus in this activity budget is set aside for unforeseen expenses. Local self-government bodies such as panchayats, municipalities and corporations have budgets. There are budgets for the central and state governments. The central and state governments present the expected expenditure in the budget by calculating the anticipatory expenses and identifying sources of revenue to meet with. In India, financial year is the period from 1st April to the 31st of March. The central and state governments prepare annual budgets for every financial year. 1. Among the following, which is not a source of income: government job, agricultural job, household job, doctor's job? Answer: household job. 2. Complete the table. Answer: 3. Prepare a note on the importance of practicing thrift in a family. Answer: in our society today, the price of materials is increasing and the demand is increasing. However, the income of each individual does not increase accordingly. Most families go through this condition. So our only option is to control the cost. If that is not possible, then we should take out a loan. This creates more debt. Then all we can do is reduce our expenses and make some savings. This will help us to deal with unforeseen expenses. It also helps in achieving financial security. 4. Suggest 2 ways to ensure economic security. Answer: 1. To practice habit of thrift. 2. To increase income and minimize the expenses. Then there will be surplus. This surplus is the saving of the family. 5. Thrift should become a part of life. Elucidate your opinion. Answer: I agree with the view that frugality should be a part of life. If we practice it, we can make a financial profit. Unexpected expenses such as unforeseen accidents, natural disasters, and illnesses can come in handy very quickly. So frugality helps us to lead a blameless life. 6. Explain the reasons for variations in family budgets. Answer: the needs of all families are not the same. There are families with more and more members. There are families with only a few members. Different interests, differences in the use of food, clothing, and transportation can lead to differences in income and expenditure. This makes a difference in family budgets. 7. As students, suggest areas where you can practice thrift. Answer: students must know the income and expenditure of their family. We should participate in domestic cultivation and in the income. Use things carefully. Wish to busy only useful and urgent things. Understand the income of the parents and the toil they undergo to achieve it. Help to increase income by cooperating in agricultural activities. Don't compel to get costly things to show vanity. 8. Identify and state the important features of government budgets. Which of the following is the important feature of the government? Arrange expenditure in accordance with revenue. Practice thrift. Determining expenditure in advance and finding ways to generate the desired revenue. Balancing revenue and expenditure. Answer: determining expenditure in advance and finding ways to generate the desired revenue. Then I believe the lesson is understood. Let's take a look at the summary of the chapter. Employment is a source of income for families. Sources of income are diverse. Requirements of families are met with income. Controlling expenses helps economic security. Thrift is advisable for economic security. Income and expenditure of all families are not alike. There exists economic disparity among families. Union government, state governments, local self-governments, other institutions and organizations present budgets. Okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share comments. Thank you.